I'm just doing a little follow up on my first video I did this morning on Romans 1 because I can hear people out there. Gosh, look at that. I can already hear people saying the wrath of God. Oh, this is talking about the wrath of God. I can hear them right now talking. Certainly, this is talking about uh, these people are going to hell because of this. For the wrath of God is real from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who hold the truth in unrighteousness. Of course, I said that to hold the truth, they add a word there. Hold the truth in unrighteousness. They said they hold back the truth. I heard somebody down here in Opelika say that. But no, you're putting a word in there. They're in possession of the truth. But what I wanted to do is correct it on this video real quick here is to establish that when the Bible talks about wrath, it's not always talking about it's talking about displeasure, or God is not pleased with it. It said, here, listen to what David said about it in Psalms 38:1. O Lord, rebuke me not in thy wrath. So, brother and sister, right there, I know I can hear people saying, oh no, the wrath of God. You can see this, their first in mind clicks over to the devil's hell, But neither chasten me in thy hot displeasure, brothers and sisters. The wrath of God can be and is, in this sense, talking about the displeasure of God and his chastening of his people, brothers and sisters. Which, and here we have David, who was guilty of all these things. Well, not all of them, but some of them, complicit in murder and complicit in, and of course, he took another man's wife. But anyway, just wanted to get back here and correct that thing on the wrath of God, because I can hear people out there right now thinking, oh no, this is wrath of God. This is when people get God sends them to hell. No, that's not what he's talking about, brothers and sisters. But anyway, neither were God in any of their thoughts. I said ways in that other video, but neither was God in any of their thoughts. When they knew God, say, brother, they knew God. But I'm tacking this on to that other one, or might put it up in the front, but to kind of put some things that I didn't have in the other video up there, and just refresh it. Didn't like to retain God in their knowledge. These are the high points. Didn't want to retain God in their knowledge. You'd have to have God in your knowledge to not want to retain him in their knowledge. That's why we know he's talking about God's people. He says, well, when they knew God, dead alien sinner does not know God in any kind of fashion. They didn't glorify him as God. So anyway, just want to put this in there and real short here, and the things that I didn't put in the other video, because I can hear people out there thinking, well, the wrath of God, no. God, when the Bible talks about God's wrath, it's not always talking about the other. It's talking about chastening his people. And David told us that anyway. But anyway, I'll put this on the end of that other one, and if I think of anything else, put it in the column there, in the column. I'm going to put this with that other video this morning. I don't know why I was thinking about it. Maybe it's to magnify the love of God, brothers and sisters. Maybe you'll go out there and look at your world a little differently. And anyway, I sure do. I know that I sure do, because I don't see myself as any better than anybody, brother and sister, when I read Romans 1 and the start of Romans 2. And just wanted to put this out there, that things that you thought, things, it meant something else. All the time you were thinking something, it meant something else. And I'm sure there's some more stuff in the scripture. The ones that have already heard this, kind of be patient, because there's a few people that they've never heard this. And this old boy down here in Alabama, the way he thinks. But anyway, I'm going to tack this on to that other video. And peace and love from this old boy down here in Alabama. Child of grace.